All right, today is 3.6, day 2, writing algebraic expressions again. You'll be able to translate verbal descriptions into algebraic expressions with one or more variables in parentheses. Okay, so like I told you, today is going to be a little bit more difficult than the notes from 3.6, day 1. So you can use diagrams, tables, and to visualize the information in real-world problem. These visual aids help you to solve problems involving algebraic expressions. John's farm has a rectangular shape. Its width is X yards, its length is 6 yards more than 1/3 the width. So that's what we got to watch here. The length is 6 yards more than 1/3 the width. And remember, the width is X yards. Okay, write an algebraic expression for the perimeter. So now we need to find perimeter of John's farm. Okay, so if you remember from the last couple sections, perimeter, you add up all the sides. Okay, so today, I give you lots of pictures and stuff to help you. In a little bit, you're not going to have all that, and you're going to have to draw these pictures and stuff on your own. So if you're only using a pencil or a pen, circle one thing, underline something else, put a squiggly under a third thing, so you can delineate between all the stuff that you're trying to do. Okay? So here's our picture. We drew a rectangle. We have X yards for the width. We have 1/3 X plus 6 yards for the length. Now remember, if this is X yards, over here is X yards, and if this is 1/3 X plus 6, down here is also 1/3 X plus 6. Okay, so now if we want to find the perimeter, we have to add all those sides together. Okay, so what you need to do is 1/3 X plus 6 plus 1/3 X plus 6 plus X plus X. Okay, so then you combine your like terms, 1/3 X plus 1/3 X plus X plus X. Okay, so that gives me 2X, 2 whole, and then 2/3. So that's 2 2/3 X, and then our whole numbers are 12. So they're saying 8/3 because 2 2/3 is equal to 8/3. So remember, improper, so 8/3 X plus 12, and that would be yards. And I would accept either of those. Okay? So let's move on down here. Andrew has M coins. Catherine has 1/2 R coins. How many more coins does Andrew have than Catherine? Okay? So go back to elementary school, and when you have how many more, that means subtraction. My third grader's doing that. How many more of something than something else? So how many more does Andrew have than Catherine? So you're going to start with Andrew, Andrew's M, and you're going to subtract Catherine, which is 1/2 R. Okay? So M minus 1/2 R, and since they are unlike terms, that's as much as you can do. You're done. M minus 1/2 R. Okay? And then it would be coins. All right, so now we go down to Tom. Tom made T dollars and his sister Sandra made U dollars while working at a restaurant for their summer vacation. They gave 12% of their earnings to charity. Find the total amount they gave to charity. Okay, so we want to combine them first. So if Tom is T and Sandra is U, you're going to add T plus U. Now you want 12% of that. Remember, of means multiplication. So 12% of their earnings. Now, 12% needs to be written as a decimal. So 12% is a decimal is 0.12. Of again means times, and then T plus U. So you're going to do 0.12 times T plus U. Okay? So your answer is 0.12, 12/100ths T plus U dollars. All right, page 2. Now we're dealing with grapes, papayas, and strawberries. All right, so Danielle bought 4.5 pounds of grapes, 2.65 pounds of papayas, and 6 pounds of strawberries. What is the total cost of fruit she bought? Okay, so what we did here, and again, that would be the problem. It would stop there. This table would not be there. You'd have the picture, and you'd have the question. You would need to make up this table on your own. So grapes cost X dollars. They cost 4.5 is the weight, so that's going to be 4.5x. Just like if you went to the grocery store and you bought grapes and they were $1.99 a pound, you do $1.99 times the number of pounds. Okay, so papayas are X dollars, 2.65 pounds, so 2.65y. Strawberries are 3/5 of x. Okay, so you are paying 3/5 of x, which is the grapes. So 3/5 times x times 6 gives you 3.6x. So now to get the total, you just add those all up. So you do 4.5x plus 2.65y plus 3.6x. Okay, then you combine your like terms. You have 4.5x and 3.6x, that gives you 8.1x, and then you bring down the 2.65y, and that's your answer, 8.1x plus 2.65y dollars. That's as much as you can do. You can't simplify it any more than that. Okay, translate using parentheses. You can use parentheses when you translate more complicated verbal descriptions into algebraic expressions. You should expand and simplify the algebraic expressions when you can. Nancy has N baseball cards that she wanted to give away. She gave 12 baseball cards to her brother and divided the rest equally among 4 friends. How many baseball cards did each friend receive? Okay, so for this one, they're drawing a picture. So N is her baseball cards total. Okay? Then what she's doing is she's giving 12 to her brother. So they took a group and they just took it away. So you're just taking a group right there. Say that's 12. You're going to take that away. So you're taking away 12, minus 12 cards. Okay, when you take the 12 cards away, what she's doing now is she's dividing the rest equally into 4 parts. Okay, so what you're left with is N minus 12, and you're breaking that into 4 pieces. Okay, so what you're going to get is right here. You're going to get 1/4. Each person's going to get 1/4 N minus 12. Okay, so you distribute that. 1/4 of N is 1/4 N. And 1/4 of negative 12 is negative 3. So therefore, your answer is 1/4 N minus 3 baseball cards. That's what each person would get. All right, now, Anne's garden here is not done for us, so this one we need to actually work out. I'm going to have you try to work it out on your own, and then I will go over it with you. So here we go. Anne's garden has the shape of an isosceles triangle, so the first thing I would do, if I were you, freeze the page first, draw an isosceles triangle. That means 2 sides are exactly the same, okay? The base is 2y feet, and the other sides are 2/5 y plus 3. Okay, so draw your picture. Write an algebraic expression for the perimeter. Remember, perimeter means add up all the sides. So I'm going to stop it there, and I'll turn it back on in a minute after you have a chance to try it. Okay, so here you go. So I wrote down all my pieces. So 2/5 y plus 3 plus 2/5 y plus 3 plus 2y. I then combine my like terms. 2/5 y plus 2/5 y plus 2y gives me 2 and 4/5 y. 3 plus 3 is 6. And then we don't want a mixed number. We want an improper fraction. So that gives me 14/5 y plus 6 feet. Okay, next one, the price of a lunch buffet. Okay, the price of a lunch buffet is $14.80 per adult. So the price per person is $14.80 for an adult. Okay, and the price per child is $12. So I'm going to put a $12 in here. We're just filling in the table. Okay, for a group of M adults, so number of diners would be M, and a group of N children, N's going to go there. What would the lunch cost be before tax and tip? Okay, so if we add these two together, or $14.80 times M diners is going to be $14.80 M, and 12 times N is going to be 12N. All right, so now we want the total cost, so it's going to be $14.80 M plus $12N dollars. And that's it. That's your answer for that one. Okay, C's the last one. I'm going to have you work on it on your own, and then I will come back to it. Okay, so here we go. So he has B tennis balls. So here is my first picture. I have a bar model with B tennis balls. And then he's giving 30 to his sister. So what I did is I went over here and I made a group of 30 and minus 30. We're taking 30 tennis balls away. Those are going to his sister. Okay, so then this is what I'm left with. I have this piece of my total left over, and I need to make it into 5 friends. So I'm breaking it into 5 somewhat equal groups. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. All right, how many tennis balls does each friend receive? So each friend is going to receive 1/5 of this part that's remaining, which is B, the total, minus the 30 we took away. So each friend is getting 1/5 of B minus 30, because they're only getting one piece of what's left over. So then we distribute this. 1/5 of B is 1/5 B, and 1/5 of negative 30 is negative 6. So each friend will receive 1/5 B minus 30 tennis balls. Okay? So that's the end of the notes today. I will see you tomorrow.